Here is step one to improving your nutrition to reach your goals. Real simple. So if you can follow my mouse, right? So you're just going to eat off this food list. If it's not on the list, it doesn't exist. There's no alcohol section. There's no cookie section. It's broken down into four parts. So we have our protein, right? Our fat, our carbs, and our veggies. So four main categories to worry about. Notice for the protein, here's your drop-down menu. Any one of these foods works, whatever combination you want. You don't have to eat these. If you don't like them, you don't have to eat them. That's fine. If you have any issues, we'll say with any of these foods, like you're allergic or you really don't like them, maybe you have some vegetarian or vegan preferences, just let us know. But here are your protein drop-down options. Here are your fat options. Again, any of these will work. If you're cooking with oil, that counts as your fat. So there's oils in here as well. Especially try to avoid like vegetable oils. They're not actually made with vegetables. It's not healthy for you. A lot of omega-6 fatty acids, very bad for your health and fat accumulation. And then carbs. Here's lots of options. Again, no cookies on there, no tortillas that are usually asked about, no booze. Your veggies, notice at the top, it says all leafy greens. I'm not going to type out every leafy green. I don't even know how many there are. They're all great for you, and they're just grouped together. Do notice that like tomato, cucumber, mushrooms, those technically aren't vegetables, but we're just going to group those together because they're all high in nutrients, low in like calories and sugar. And again, you don't have to eat all these or any some of them, but just pick the ones that you like. And then if you feel like just sticking on this menu is pretty easy and you're ready for the next step, notice there's some rules down here. So we can start to add whenever you're ready. Stick to these foods only. That's rule number one. Try to eat from each food group for every meal if you can. The hardest one is probably vegetables. The next hardest is probably protein every meal. The measurements at the top are estimates. So on your plate or in your meal, for protein, it says palm. For fat, size your thumb. So imagine like a wedge of avocado or a very small handful of nuts or 1 tablespoon of oil. Carbs, roughly the size of your fist. Smaller people have smaller fists. Bigger people have bigger fists, which is appropriate. And then same thing for veggies, size of your fist. And then eat until you're satisfied, but not stuffed. So we don't want you to be starving, but also you shouldn't be stuffing yourself. And then also another tip is try to eat the protein first, because usually that's the hardest thing for people to eat. It's easy to avoid this stuff. It's easy to eat lots of this. So try to eat your protein on your plate first. And that's it. Those are the basics. Obviously, reach out to us if you have any questions, and you can do it. You got this.